As hand, I speak with the king's voice on this and all other matters.
Tomorrow the Hightowers land their first blow.
Those vipers rule in my father's name.
To King's Landing, then. The sea snake has taken a grave wound in battling the Stepstones.
House of Dragon fans, it's your favorite black nerd, Lamont Tyson, back to bring you my episode 8 trailer breakdown, where I'm breaking this thing down, giving you guys hypothesis for what I think is going to happen in the next episode. In particular, doing it for my minorities that's just now getting into the lure of Game of Thrones and House of Dragons. If you're finding me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so when I drop videos, you get them. Download the podcast so you guys can take me anywhere you go and listen. Also, follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter, because if there's any other shows you guys like for me to review, put my little spin on it, let me know. Let's catch the rest of the trailer, and then we'll do what I do best, which is slow it down, go through it pick by pick.
Who will take the Driftwood throne?
The crown cannot stand strong if the House of the Dragon remains divided.
This is a matter of blood, not ambition.
This is a trap.
Nephews? The threat of war looms.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, there's a war coming. That's one of the themes of this trailer. And right here we see a ship that appears to be going to King's Landing. And then we get Otto Hightower. Damn, he finally got what he wanted. Apparently Viserys is so sick, he's so bedridden, that now the king, Otto, has to sit on the throne for the king. And basically he can do whatever the hell he wants to do. You know, for the longest time, Viserys has kind of been the go-between between the two families. And now that Otto is sitting on this throne, he is going to heavily lean toward his kids and his family. And then you see Rhaenyra looking as though she's in the throne room, looking at Otto like, you damn viper, which she says in this trailer, by the way. Get the hell off my throne. You know good and damn well, if my daddy's not able to sit there, that throne is destined to me. And you see one of the twins behind her, one of Daemon's twins, and then you see her son, Viserys, over there beside her too. And they're looking at Otto, and Otto's just looking at her like, bitch, please. You really think I'm getting off this throne? It's gonna be a fight to the bloody end. And then you see Rhaenyra looking at him like, okay, we're gonna get this fight in, but you can cool believe we're gonna win this. And ladies and gentlemen, you get a full look at the whole Hightower family. And there is the final time jump is in this episode coming up. And in this jump, you see all the ugly ass Hightower kids. In particular, Aemon, who was the cute cuddly one of the whole crew, has looked like he done got on some damn WWE steroids and is bigger than Aegon II. Damn, what in the world happened? And right here you see a good look at Aemon standing behind his brother Aegon. And ladies and gentlemen, these are faces that only a mother could love. And I think that they played it this way on purpose, because I said, when you pick on a child when he's young, you better watch out what they become. And you saw how they just, both the kids, Alicent's kids, as well as Rhaenyra kids, they picked on Aemon. And now Aemon done got his confidence because he done stole the biggest and baddest dragon in all the land in Vhagar. And then on top of that, his ass done grew up with some steroids. So y'all better watch out for him. He's like that little kid, man. When you pick on them, then they grow up to be burning up frogs and shit. That is Aemon. You see Alicent sitting at the small council table, and I believe this is a meeting they're having about the war that's about to happen. Then you see Rhaenyra talking to Daemon about the vipers that are sinking their teeth into her daddy, draining the life out of his ass. And there's still a rumor that the Maesters are in on helping kill him at the wording of Otto. Post your comments if you believe that's happening. And then you see from there, Daemon is looking at her and possibly looking at her belly, because I think she could possibly be pregnant. saying, off we go then, as if he ready to go and have this battle on behalf of his brother and on behalf of securing that damn throne. And we know Daemon has been wanting this throne as well. And now that he's married to his niece, getting some of that West Virginia incest love going, it's time to go and secure this damn throne. And then we see Viserys in his bed about to kick the bucket. And you see Rhaenyra in the room with him. And you see, it looks like some instruments, they're working on him, trying to revive him, maybe trying to, kick the can down the road from his death. Ladies and gentlemen, post your comments. Is he gonna die episode 8, episode 9, or 10? If I had to bet, I think he's gonna go out in episode 9, but I wanna hear from you guys. And they also mentioned a person we didn't see in this trailer, my main man, Corlys. He's injured at the Battle of Stepstones. And then you see his wife sitting behind lights looking sad. And I was just thinking to myself, damn, man, do the writers of this show know that Black Lives Matter? Because y'all keep killing off all the cool black people. Now, that's not to say he's gonna die. But if you look at what the title of this episode is, they're talking about ruling of the tides. And immediately after we see Rhaenys, we see the brother of Corlys, Daemon, talking about everything that's going on, talking about who's going to be the Lord of the Driftmarks, who's going to get that seat. And look at the smile on his face. Now, mind you, you guys recall, he does not like Daemon. And so in the last episode, Princess Rhaenys and Corlys was talking about who's going to be succeeding the seat for the Driftmark. And don't you guys forget, Daemon has a throne to that seat as well. Then we get out here and we see old punk-ass Christian Cole dueling with Aemon Targaryen. And Aemon looks like he's a badass. Boy, when you get something in life that gives you confidence, and I always try to relate this to the white Republicans that love to carry around fucking guns. That gives them some kind of a boost of confidence. Well, Aemon got that boost of confidence because he's got the baddest weapon in all the land right now, Vhagar. And I'm sure he's ready to do damage with anybody. And you see he's putting up a good battle with Christian Cole, who we know is a pretty decent fighter. They go back to Rhaenys sitting on the throne, having that discussion with Daemon. And he's kind of like, bro, look, somebody's got to secure this throne at Driftmark while we still having a battle going on in the Stepstones that's raging on that caused Corlys to get hurt. And I'm sure he's trying to cement himself to be that person that's going to lead everything while we're going through. And then we get a little look and hear some bells here at King's Landing, and it's voiced over by King Viserys talking about the families are not going to be able to survive if they're infighting. And then we get someone coming through the door, and I do believe that this is Daemon coming through the door. And you see Rhaenyra's kids, Jacaerys and Lucerys, and this is Lucerys looking to see who's coming through the door. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we get Daemon looking at an egg. And I'm wondering, where is he at with this egg? And this right here is what makes me think that right now, Rhaenyra is pregnant with his kid, and he's securing this dragon egg for her. And then we get more of these kids about to get into a fight. You see one of Rhaenyra's kids standing there with Aegon II, the drunk. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Mysaria returns, and we see Daemon meeting up with her. Now, later on in this trailer, actually in the next clip, Rhaenyra talk about they're getting ready to head into a trap. And the thing about Mysaria is she's the mistress of whispers, and she is working on behalf of Rhaenyra and Daemon. And maybe she done heard something, because in this clip, Rhaenyra is talking to Daemon saying it's a trap, and maybe Mysaria has been the voice that lets them know what they're getting ready to get into is a trap. And then we see Aemon ugly ass Targaryen pointing his sword toward his nephews, telling somebody to get in front of him and get ready to do battle. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling y'all, this dude right here is going to be hell on a dragon. He is going to be hell on a dragon because all the animosity that started between Rhaenyra and Alicent has been passed down through these kids. And now that this boy done got that badass dragon that he's been practicing with all these years, cool believe it's going to take a whole lot to get rid of him. I mean, hell, Daemon might have to be the one to take this dude out eventually. And then we see Viserys punching him in the face. And I loved every minute of this. Punch his ass out. And then we see Viserys getting into a fight with Aemon II. And then you see Baela over there looking at it like, oh my God, would y'all stop this? But this is going to be a theme, ladies and gentlemen. These people are going to always be fighting each other because the animosity is coming from a place of the families. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we get Otto sitting at the small council table talking about the threat of war is imminent. And then you see Vaemon pop in right here at King's Landing with a small squadron. And I think this is more of him trying to take over for his brother in the Stepstones, letting them know that, look, I'm going to take over that fashion. My brother is injured, and you guys need to know you will be under my command as we try to get those things hammered out. So, ladies and gentlemen, post me all your comments on everything that we see going on. Talk to me about how y'all like how Daemon and Rhaenyra's kids all growing up to be cute, while Alicent's children is all growing up with that evil, ugly look. And post your comments on what you think is going to happen to the sea snake. That's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, get yourself that life gain. Come check us out live tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we discuss episode 7 of House of the Dragons. I will have the Black Targaryen in the building. I will have Lex the Targaryen in the building. And if you guys are lucky enough, you might see the Hood Targaryen with his fire and ice butter knife. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Let me know what other shows you guys are watching. Download the podcast. And until that next Sex is Hell video, I'll see you.